Let's take a moment and look at the audio-video settings on the AVIC-Z150BH. So I'm going to touch the Home button here to get out to my main screen, and I'm going to touch the gear here, and we're going to choose AV settings. Now inside the AV settings, we're going to go to AV sound settings. First thing up is our fade and balance control. If we touch that, you can see we can adjust the fader front and rear, and we can adjust the balance right to left. When we're done making those adjustments, we can go back. Next up is our loudness control. Right now loudness is turned off. We can switch loudness on. It has three settings: low, mid, and high. Choose the one that sounds best to you. We'll go back. Next up is our EQ menu. Right now we're on custom number 2. For more information on the equalizer and how it works, you can take a look at the EQ menu. Next up is our source level adjuster, but it's grayed out right now because we're on the FM radio source. So we're going to change our source real quickly to Bluetooth audio. Now we're going to go back into our AV settings and our AV sound settings, and here you see SLA is now lit up. So SLA is source level adjuster, and it allows us to adjust the level of the source as compared to FM radio. So on Bluetooth audio, we can make the sound a little louder, or we can make it a little quieter to make it about even with FM. And we can do that for all of the sources as compared to FM, so that when we switch between sources, there isn't a big change in the volume of the source. When we're done making the adjustments for SLA, we go back. Next up is our high-pass filter. Right now the high-pass filter is turned off, so we'll touch it and we can switch the high-pass filter on. Once it's on, we can make an adjustment to the crossover frequency for the high-pass filter. Let's go back again. We'll scroll down to our next page. Next one up is our subwoofer output. Right now, subwoofer output is on. We can choose to turn it off if we want. For this demonstration, we'll turn it on. We can switch the phase of the subwoofer output to reverse or back to normal. We can adjust the crossover frequency for the subwoofer output, and we can boost or cut the subwoofer output with this control here. When we're done making those adjustments, we'll go back. Next up is our bass booster. Right now we have no bass boost going on. We can add a little more bottom into the system if we want. We'll go back out. Next up is our sonic center control. Right now it's set to 0. We can steer the sonic center to the right or to the left of the front of the vehicle. Whatever sounds best to you. When you're done there, go back. We'll go down to the next page, and that takes us back up to our fade and balance control. Now when we go back to our AV settings here, you see that auto EQ measurement and rear speaker are grayed out. They're grayed out because we have to turn the system off in order to adjust them. So we're going to go back out to our home menu and AV source, and we'll turn the system off. Now I'll go back to my home screen, hit the gear, and go back to AV settings, and now both of these things are available. For auto EQ measurement, you can check out another video for detailed information about auto EQ. You're going to use the CDMC20 microphone, which is an option from Pioneer that you can buy. Once you've plugged in the microphone, you can start the auto EQ measurement right here. And we'll go back. Here is the rear speaker adjustment. Rear speakers can be set to full range or only to subwoofer output. Choose the one that works best in your system.